gentlemen, and welcome to the Triumph motorcycle stand here at the EICMA show in Milan. Thank you for joining us this morning for our press conference. I hope you have a great day and, of course, enjoy what we are going to show you. EICMA is one of the most important events for us this year, not only as a showcase for new motorcycles, for the many press and bloggers who are here, and the many people we have come to the show, but also for our passionate fans worldwide who get to see what we are launching via social media. A special thanks to our dealers and customers being with us today. Ringraziamento speciale per i nostri dealer e loro clienti con noi oggi. Ciao. And thank you for everyone in the audience and those watching online. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Please welcome Paul Stroud, our Chief Commercial Officer. Paul.
Thank you, Christoph, and good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us this morning for our press conference. Thank you also for your continued support for Triumph Motorcycles and your positive coverage for our great bikes. It's something that we genuinely appreciate, so thank you a lot. Now, before we unveil some more new models for this year, I wanted to share with you the progress that we're making within the market and also update you on some of our future plans. So, from a sales perspective, we are continuing to grow. Over the last 3 years in a market that is essentially flat within the plus 500cc segment, I'm pleased to share that Triumph sales are continuing to grow strongly with an overall increase in sales of 18%. Thank you. And that's reflected by some outstanding performances from around the world. In Japan, we're up by 38%. Here in Italy, we're up by 42%. In Scandinavia, we're up by 50%. In France, we're up by 60%. And in Thailand, we're up by a staggering 65%. This growth, in part, is attributable to our constant focus on delivering new, exciting, and class-leading motorcycles to our riders. In the last year, we have launched no fewer than 5 new models, and in the last 3 years, we have launched an amazing 24 new or significantly enhanced motorcycles into the market, each one providing our customers with improved ride and handling, improved technology, and raising the bar further in the quality and design. Furthermore, our growth is also attributable to the major transformation that we are leading with our dealer business partners across the world, focusing on presenting Triumph in a more premium environment that is more fitting to the Triumph brand and also our motorcycles, as well as focusing too on delivering a great experience for our customers. In addition, we are continuing to expand our coverage of the global market, recently launching Triumph in Vietnam and South Korea. And I'm also very pleased to announce here at EICMA for the first time that we will be launching the Triumph brand in China during next year. So, let's now move on to another announcement that I think our fans worldwide will be very excited to hear about. And this is connected to our historic return to the top tier of racing with the Moto2 engine partnership, where I'm very pleased to announce that we have a new global racing ambassador, and that is James Toseland. That's the sound I'm never going to get tired of hearing. Good morning, James, and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a really warm EICMA welcome to James Toseland, 2-time World Superbike champion, former MotoGP racer, and MotoGP, Moto2 and Moto3 race series commentator for BT Sport. And as you can see, James is absolutely no stranger to a triple power moto race prototype bike. James has joined our global ambassador team to continue to help us raise our awareness across the world and reach even more new riders across the world. So, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Just in time. Sorry, mate. Ciao, Tucci.
So, James, you've ridden this wonderful machine. Please tell everybody what you think he's going to bring to the Moto2 Championship for next year.
It's been 8 years since we've had the Honda 600 in Moto2, and it's ready for a change. And what a change it's going to be with the 765 Triumph engine. It's got a little bit more horsepower. I've already heard that the testing in Moto2, they're nearly a second quicker than that they were before. And it's really exciting. The guys are really looking forward to riding this bike.
Fantastic. And do you think it's going to provide the racers with an easier step up into MotoGP?
There's a lot of changes, a lot more horsepower. There's also magnetic electronics on it, which is very similar to MotoGP. So I think with the higher speeds, it's going to help the transition from Moto2 to MotoGP. And obviously with the Moto3 guys coming up, it's a level playing field now for Jorge Martin, who's just won the World Championship. The other guys haven't got the experience of what they've been on for 8 years. Like a level playing field, like I say. So it's going to be a fantastic championship.
Well, it's great to have you as part of the Triumph team. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, thank you.
Right,
nice to see you, Chad.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving James another round of applause. So, James will be riding this bike at the Valencia MotoGP later this month in the parade lap during the race. And of course, he's also at every round of what is certain to be an incredibly exciting Moto2 race series from 2019 onward. And you won't have to wait too long to hear that wonderful sound again with 32 of these triple-powered new Moto2 bikes on track in anger as the first full team test starts in November at Jerez. Now, along with Moto2, you may also know that we play a major role as a title sponsor in supporting the global phenomenon that is the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride and the men's health causes that it supports. I'm very pleased to share with you that this year's ride broke every record, with over 113,000 people taking part across 648 cities internationally, and most importantly, collectively raising more than a staggering $6 million for this wonderful charity. Let's take a little look at what a great day that was to be part of.
The bigger this event gets, and the more that people go to events like this, the more people will talk, and the more lives will be saved, and that's the most important.
Wow, what a great cause and what a truly wonderful day. Okay, so let's now get to the first of our new launches here at EICMA with a major reveal. And this is the launch of the next generation of motorcycle connectivity from Triumph, which I'm pleased to announce will roll out in 2019. Not only on all of our new TFT equipped motorcycles, but also this will be available to fit onto our current TFT equipped models. This brings class-defining new capability, including the world's first motorcycle integrated GoPro control system, developed with GoPro themselves, and only available on Triumph. This allows the rider to capture every moment on their ride by connecting their GoPro to the TFT display, where they can control key GoPro functions through the TFT instruments on the move. This is facilitated by an accessory-fitted Bluetooth module. The system and the Bluetooth upgrade also brings Triumph's first turn-by-turn navigation capability, powered by Google and supported by a new My Triumph app. This is the very first Google partnership with a premium motorcycle manufacturer. Once the rider has selected the route on the My Triumph app, the instruments present simple and clear graphic turn signals on the move. And finally, the same accessory Bluetooth-fitted module will allow riders to pair their smartphone and the Bluetooth headset to the TFT system, enabling them to make and receive calls, get SMS message notifications, and control their tunes and their selection on the volume on the move. So let's take a look at how this all works. you. So all of these functions will be rolled out across our TFT equipped model lineup from late spring 2019. Full details for the timetable of availability for each individual model that has a TFT setup, both new and existing, and the timing for the launch of the My Triumph app will be released to you in January 2019. The price for the accessory fitted Bluetooth module and the dealer software installation will also be released at the same time. Now, to continue our story today and bring you even more great new motorcycles from Triumph, please welcome Miles Perkins, our Global Head of Brand Management. Miles, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Hi everyone. Thank you very much, Paul. Okay, in addition to the new Street Twin and Street Scrambler that we launched in Intermop just last month, today I'm privileged to be tasked with bringing out on stage for you 4 new Triumph motorcycles for 2019. Starting with the first public showcase of our new Scrambler 1200s, revealed in London just 2 weeks ago. And their story starts with the beginning of the Scrambler motorcycle scene in the late 50s, where Triumph played a pivotal role with the leading performance motorcycles of the day, particularly the original Bonnevilles and TR6 racers taken desert scrambling. These inspired the very first dedicated Triumph production scramblers, the Bonneville T120 TT and the TR6 SC. It was Triumphs like these that were the first real desert sleds. These were the bikes that Steve McQueen took into the desert and rode into the international 6-day trial. These were the bikes that Bud Ekins raced and won on in the dirt, and the bikes that competed in the most grueling races of the time, with the legendary Big Bear and Baja 1000. And the scrambling they did, the movement they created, was all about fun. And in 2006, with the launch of the Triumph Bonneville Scrambler, Triumph again delivered the first of the new generation, and the genesis of the custom scrambler scene we see around us today. So looking to the next generation, Triumph wanted, once again, to take the lead, to make a major step in the category and to deliver for the first time everything a modern scrambler should be and more. So, let's bring them out. Here they are, written for us today by Chris from the Triumph team and, of course, our global ambassador, James Toseland. Thank you very much, guys. So, these are the all-new Scrambler 1200s. Absolutely the real deal, the first of a new generation and setting a new benchmark in every dimension: performance, capability, style, and finish. And as you can see, we have 2 to choose from. First, with this, the Scrambler 1200 XC. This is built with an all-road and off-road focus, with the XC title reflecting a first-of-a-kind in genuine dual-purpose capability, just like our Tiger XC lineup. And next, we have the top-of-the-range Scrambler XE, but we have an even higher specification, with the E standing for more extreme, built to be even better on the road, but with even more off-road capability. They've got proper thumping, high-power engine performance with the same 1200cc twin as our Thruxton arm. And this comes with a dedicated Scrambler tube that delivers even more torque below down and in the mid-range. They've also got a whole new level of category-dominating capability, which includes, depending on the model, class-leading tech with the 2nd generation all-new TFT instruments, up to 6 riding modes, including off-road pro mode on the XE model, has proper leading and bench bike spec. They've got optimized cornering ABS and optimized cornering traction control delivered by an IMU, all LED lighting, including signature DRL headlight on both models, keyless ignition, cruise control, USB charging socket, heated grips, the list goes on and on. And then finally for tech, as Paul has already covered, a new standard in connectivity, with the world's first motorcycle integrated GoPro control system, and another first with turn-by-turn navigation supported by Google through a new Triumph phone app. And this also enables phone and music operation, and all of this is facilitated by an accessory-fitted Bluetooth module, all manageable via the rider on those beautiful new TFT instruments. The category-dominating capability continues with the highest specification of equipment, including a category-first 21-inch front wheel, a real trick first-in-class twin-spring, fully adjustable Öhlins rear suspension setup. We have a fully adjustable long travel show of forks on both bikes, twin Bravo M50 radial monoblock front calipers, and crafted long travel aluminium swing arm. And then on top of the tech and the spec, you have this really commanding riding position, a plush level of rider comfort, and all of this is designed to make these Scramblers that genuine first-in-class, dual-purpose, classic and adventure crossover. Great on the road, in town or out, but just as great off-road doing what an adventure bike can, but with much more style. And of course, they live up to their name as well, properly able to go scrambling on these. As you can see, they are the next level in terms of style and finish, from that iconic silhouette to the sculpted bench seat, signature element twin silencers, beautiful engineered side-lace wheels for that tubeless setup, and we have a seamless fuel tank with brushed aluminium onto cap and brushed stainless steel strap. Plus, multitude of lovely details, including practical heritage touches like little tank cutaway features for fault clearance. We've also got more than 80 new Scrambler accessories available for even more personal style, practicality and comfort. And some of these are showcased on our two new inspiration kits. The first being this, the Escape, and this shows the great luggage and touring adventure accessories we have, from the all-new rugged pannier and fitting kit to screens and fog lamps. And then also the Extreme Inspiration Kit, which gives you a flavour of a much more overtly off-road style, with a high front mudguard, which I suspect will be a must-fit option for some, arrow silencers with carbon end caps, which will be homologated, and engine bars, just to name a few. We've also got a new Scrambler clothing range, which is being modelled by these gentlemen here. And then finally, to show just how capable these are, we are incredibly excited to be returning to the legendary Baja 1000 race with a Baja 1000 Scrambler 1200 racer. And this is almost totally stock setup, barring taking off the lights, the indicators and the mirrors. So there you have it, the new Scrambler 1200. So I'd like to say goodbye to our riders and thank you very much. All right then, let's move on now to our third major story for today, which is about something special, revealed here at EICMA for the first time. Okay, as you can see, this is a very special edition Bonneville, the Bonneville T120 Diamond, written out for us by Lauren from the Triumph team. Thank you very much again, Lauren. This is a beautiful one-off that celebrates 60 years of a British motorcycle legend, the original 1959 Bonneville T120, the most famous twin motorcycle in history. Based on a classic Bonneville T120, this comes with a one-of-a-kind white and silver Union flag colour scheme and dedicated T120 diamond branding. In addition to the Bonneville's classy detailing, this comes with a unique set of features. With a chrome 4-bar badge, this is the first full 4-bar badge setup on a Triumph since the 1950s Thunderbirds. It's also got chrome engine covers, badges and a chrome chain guard. This is going to be a limited edition run with only 900 bikes worldwide for 2019, and they will all come with a numbered certificate signed by Nick Law, Triumph's CEO. So that's the T120 Diamond Special Edition. What do you think? You like it? Okay. Right, now for the final reveal of the day, which is the other side of the Bonneville story. So here it is. This is the Bonneville T120 Ace, written for us by Christos again from the Triumph team. Thank you, Christos. This follows up on the white Thruxton Ace that we launched in 2015, which was one of our most successful ever special editions. And this celebrates the very first generation of cafe racers and London's legendary Ace Cafe, the spiritual home of classic British motorcycling. As you can see, this is a suitably stripped back and blacked out look with an urban traffic light racer theme inspired by those very first teenage Bonneville riders. Based on the Bonneville T120 Black, this comes again with a unique design scheme. We have a matte storm grey with a stripe on the tank, dedicated Ace Cap and Bonneville T120 graphics, and a head-down, hold-on tank design that echoes the teenage rider ethos of the day. On top of this, we've got a set of unique details with black 4-bar badges, black intake covers, black engine badges. We have a black minimal bench seat, plus rear minimal mudguard setup, and small LED bullet indicators and lamps. With the mudguard setup and the indicators, these of course are dependent on market legislation. This will also come in a limited run with 1,400 motorcycles for 2019, and we'll also have a numbered certificate signed by both Nick Gore, Triumph CEO, but also the modern Ace Cafe founder, Mark Willsmore, who I'm pleased to say is with us here today for the launch. Say hello, Mark. Thank you very much. So there you have it, 2 new Bonneville T120 special editions, the beautiful Ace, and the beautiful Diamond. Thank you very much, Lauren, and thank you, Christos. So, that's all from us for Motorcycle Launches today. Press information and imagery for our new bikes are all on our Triumph Media Kits website. We'll be releasing prices for these models, all of these, in the next few weeks via our Triumph country marketing teams, along with Paul, Mark, Willsmore, and our product team, Steve Sargent and Stuart Wood. We'll be here on the stand all day and be very happy to invite you to join us and ask any questions you have, and of course come forward, take more photos of the bikes, and have a look at the bikes up close. I hope you all have a great day, and to close, we thought we might share something you'd enjoy with our new film. This lays out just what it is we all share when it comes to motorcycles, and that's the passion for the ride.